Hey there, another little quick video. You might notice me nodding my head. That's because I'm listening to some music right now, some really good jungle music, and it's on the headphones. That's why you can't hear it. So there. You want to find out what I'm listening to? Well, send me a private email, maybe I'll send you a couple of files. Anyways, you might notice that, well, at the time I'm recording this, it's July 3rd. Tomorrow's going to be July 4th. Independence Day. And so a good number of you guys, probably not most of the people watching this, but a good number of the people out there, Americans, are going to be out there lighting fireworks, eating hot dogs or burgers, watching fireworks, and basically reveling in the whole Independence Day and reminding themselves how they're lucky to be Americans and enjoying our freedoms and rights and all this other good stuff. And you guys are free to do so. That's what you're supposed to do on this particular holiday. It's supposed to be the American holiday. But while you're doing that, before you do that, which is why I'm recording this before the 4th, I'd like you guys to remind you guys that many of the things that you're going to be celebrating tomorrow are in jeopardy. We supposedly are celebrating the fact that we're supposedly free men and free women, and we have a Bill of Rights and better than supposedly all the other countries of the world. Yet, as I am saying this, we have a government that right now is has already been getting ready to pass and further the illegal wiretapping that Bush has been putting on us for the past few years now. Again, illegal wiretapping, and they're going to push it. We are also engaged in a war that has been proven to have been started fraudulently. We are now imprisoning people without just cause, and we are not even giving them the full rights to trial. All these things are going to get further pushed along, and most Americans are just oblivious to it, or if you happen to bring it up, they just turn their heads or are in complete denial or think you're the nut, even though the evidence is out there. Now, I don't mean to be a downer in all these proceedings. This is why I'm doing this the night before and not on the day of the celebrations, but I just would like you guys to pause and really think about what tomorrow is supposed to represent. July 4th is supposed to be a day that represents all of the American ideals, and we are currently under a government that is crushing every single last one of them. Now, you can celebrate tomorrow any way you want, but I personally know that I would be extremely overjoyed if I find out that, even if it's just as little as 5 or 3 people, decided to celebrate tomorrow by fighting against all the corruption that's been going on and all the fighting that's been going on against our freedoms and our rights. That would be one hell of an Independence Day if a whole bunch of Americans decided to say to this current administration, no, to the entire government, because it's not just Bush. Congress is helping to pass this stuff. They said to our current government, enough is enough. That would be one hell of an Independence Day. Will it happen? Do I even have to give you an answer? But still, it's something to think about. Just something to keep in the back of your head while you're enjoying your hot dogs and your hamburgers and the fireworks. 4th of July is supposed to be a good feel-good holiday, and I certainly don't want to deprive you guys of that. But remember what it's about, and remember why you're supposedly proud to be an American. You might not be proud much longer if you simply sit around and let this crap happen. And that's it. Enjoy tonight, enjoy the rest of the day, enjoy your holiday.